Kenyon, Will Ashworth and Lewis Grimes. At half-back this afternoon for Miners are Harvey Gotts and Marco Williamson. In the front row it's Harry Darby, Lee Hudson and Chris Bauer. Owen Hoyles continues his comeback. Andy Philbin is on the bench this week alongside Matty Parks and Kieran Reid. For Waterhead, well, it's Jensen Hamilton at fullback. It's a backline that includes Harrison Dodd, Adam Robinson, Matty Holland and Will Lynch, a former Leigh Miners player and junior. In the halfbacks, Gareth Owen is alongside Keegan Brennan, who has been in supreme kicking form this season, 75 goals overall competitions this year, so he's deadly with the boot. Then in the front row it's Phil Joy, James Perks, Andrew Joy, and then a back row that involves Callum Murphy, Mitch Birch the skipper, Danny Bridge, and a bench that involves Jake O'Grady, Matthew Fogarty, Harry Barker and Rhys Smethurst. So a quick footnote on a couple of these players, by the way, because it was a bit like a reunion for me when I walked through these gates. So
everywhere you go, Parky, it's like a reunion, let's be honest.
So Harrison Dodd and Adam Robinson have both been through the England Lions Community Lions programme. Harrison Dodd representing England at under 16s level, Adam Robinson representing at under 17s level. Then in the back row, Callum Murphy was one of the heroes of Italy, and Harry Barker has just returned from Serbia, and Rhys Smethurst, of course, he's a dual international, so he represented Scotland in the recently completed European Championships and previously represented England Community Lions as well.
Oh, so he's the Morgan Knowles of Waterhead Warriors.
You know what? I think he'll really like that, because I mean he's a hard-working player as well, to be fair. And then from a Leigh Miners point of view, obviously Noah Lancelot's been through that. He's played for the under-23s and the under-19s and the under-18s before that. Marco Williamson had trials for that programme, and then you had Owen Hoyles off the bench, so he's also been through the trials for the under-23s and has played for the Community Lions under-23. Andy Philbin is in the squad to go to Australia with the open age at the end of the season, and Matty Parks is also one of those heroes from Italy. So Leigh Miners Rangers taking the field, led onto the ground by their skipper Lee Hudson, a vastly experienced player in his own right. We are going to be pausing for a minute's silence before the game. So this is a memory for one of the Waterhead stalwarts who passed away recently, and it will be signalled by our match officials, of which referee Ollie Maddock joins us on the field now. Resplendent in, it's like a Man City type kit, isn't it? And just to talk through the colours in case you're not seeing us on the YouTube channel provided by Terry Gorman. We have Waterhead in traditional green and red, and we have Leigh Miners Rangers in a bit of a natty kit, which is mainly black with yellow.
Did you design that for him, Parky? It looks like
one of my designs.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. I should have just asked Miners. They had this design anyway. Anyway, we will be back after this minute's silence. Perfectly observed minute silence there. Now, for those who are aware of this ground at Twist Lane, we're on the side where the scoreboard is, and there is the canal behind, the Leeds Liverpool canal.
Oh, is that what it is?
So yes, so as a result, there will be no kicks to touch.
Yeah, balls are expensive. I think we discussed this last week
Yeah.
when we were at Woolston. The amount of balls that are lost in the trees there.
So that's where we are for as far as taps are concerned and penalties and the like there. Now, these sides met just a few weeks into the season, and on that day it was a win for Waterhead on their own place by 26 points to 16. Leigh Miners scoring a couple of late tries to make the scoreline respectable. I get the feeling they're going to need a good start, and it's going to be the Leigh Miners Rangers side that's going to kick us off. It's going to be Sam Pilkington who'll be looking for good contact on this one.
Must admit, Park, I'm looking forward to seeing Noah Lancelot and Marco Williamson. I'm watching them on the under-19s trials about 18 months ago. So, yeah, off we go.
So, we've kicked off. Steve starts the stopwatch. Keegan Brennan takes the ball and hands it on into the field. I think that's Phil Joy, that one, so he'll play it 15 metres out from his own line. There's brother Andrew following up. That's a powerful surge through the middle. He really took on Harry Darby and a couple of other defenders there. And already, just a couple of plays in, they're over the 30 metre line, over the 40 metre line now, crossing that mark, getting through the middle with Bridge. Now it's sent down this right hand side. Good work from Owen. He gets it further wide to Cal Murphy. Murphy is tackled just inside the Leigh Miners half of the field. Owen will pass inside. He'll look for the running of his skipper Mitchell Birch, who's going straight from here down to Devon on holiday.
Yeah, I believe his wife's actually there.
Yeah. That's commitment to rugby, isn't it? As Keegan Brennan gets the kick up in the air. Oh, Lancelot takes it well. Lancelot starting the counter attack. He's brought down by 2 on the edge of the 20 metre line. Ball play. Now Miners carrying the battle forward through Lewis Grimes. Grimes, quick play. Well, he's after a quick play of the ball. He got to his feet really, really quickly. And now they take a scurry from dummy half to get out towards that 30 metre line. So infield it comes. Oh, that's a big tackle on Darby, that.
Yeah. Welcoming
committee. There's no joy in that tackle, even though 2 of them were making it. Now it comes down the left-hand side. Marco Williamson. Murphy really did race at him.
Closed him down well there.
So, in these early stages of the game, kick comes in. It's a clearing kick as well from Harvey Gotts. Bounces once into the arms of Jensen Hamilton. Hamilton veers off to the right. Oh, he's beat 1, he's beat 2. Can't get out of the clutches of that tackle which headed his way from Will Ashworth. But it's a really quick play of the ball. 6 again ruled. And the next one is taken in by Will Lynch, who's represented Wales and was a former Leigh Miners junior as well. So it comes to the middle with Owen. Owen releases it to Bridge. It's not often that you've got 2 players that have played in the Super League who can link up at National Conference League level, but that's what we've got this afternoon for Waterhead, and they've had a real pleasure of seeing that for a number of years now. Phil Joy with that carry into the 20 metre line. It comes down the right hand side. Oh, I tell you what, Williamson had to be quick on the defence there. Just about closed down. Owen, I think it was, as it comes down this right side. They've nearly smuggled their way over. It's held up. Good defence on the line by Leigh Miners Rangers.
Yeah, some good pressure there from Waterhead Warriors in that corner. And obviously, I mean, still continuing here on this right hand side.
So Perks, long ball to the middle. Owen releases it, finds Bridge. Bridge across to Keegan Brennan. Brennan runs the angle, then it hands it on, and Jensen Hamilton splits the defence, races through, try number 10 of the campaign for him.
Yeah, well, just over 3 minutes gone there, Parky, and yeah, the ball moved across from this right hand side through hands. Hamilton making the extra man, as we see so many times. I thought earlier on this right hand side he had a good chance because the lad has got some pace, but there he just joined in the line and goes into the left hand side of the post.
So 4 points to 0 to the visitors with this kick to come. Keegan Brennan to line this one up. I mentioned before he's been in some excellent kicking form. There was a game earlier this season, by the way, with Keegan where he kicked 15 goals in one game.
Wow.
That was as they put the century of points on clock face miners.
Because the thing is, there's one thing scored in the tries. I mean, and depending on where you score them, you know, if they're right under the post, then fair dues, it makes it easy. But I mean, if he's kicking up from touch lines, then you know, that's showing some good results.
So Brennan out wide, probably about 10-12 metres in from the touch line. Looking for good contact with this one.
Left-footed kicker as well.
He's not got the angle, so it remains 4 points to 0 in favour of Waterhead, but a good start for them nonetheless.
We've got to see what Leigh Miners can do here. I mean, to be fair, they've not had hold of the ball much yet.
They're not going to get hold of the ball here, you wouldn't think, because you'd be thinking Pilkington will put this ball as far away from the halfway line as he can. Waits for the whistle from Mr. Maddock. Makes good contact, taking on the full. And then it's run back. Joy.
He's a no-nonsense player, isn't he? You know, take it up, take 2 or 3 men. Brother exactly the same there.
Great run back. So already they're 30 metres away from their own line.
Referee just holding things up.
He's spotted,
I think he's taking a head injury.
A head injury that's taken place there. So it's the hooker Hudson. He's going to receive a little bit of attention.
No, it's not. You see,
Harry Darby.
Yeah,
Harry Darby is going to receive a little bit of attention.
I think he's just rubbing his head, saying, "I think he'll be better."
It's not my blood. It's Bridge. Good run again from Danny Bridge. Vastly experienced forward. He's actually played at international level for Ireland. Perks darts away.
Nice yards there.
Over the halfway line he goes. Now they'll come to the right hand side with Joy. Andrew Joy. This time gets up to the 40 metre line. Comes to the left. Good pressure being put there on Brennan, but the kick goes all the way down to Noah Lancelot. Yeah. Noah Lancelot breaking the line.
Himself.
Oh, he's round the line.
Himself.
The defence chased him down.
Yeah, Gotster just got a bit too far in front of him. I think otherwise that would have been on and under the kicks.
Inside the 20 metre line it goes. Comes towards the middle. Run comes in from Bauer. Inside the 10 he goes. Directly under the post he is. It's a chance here for Leigh Miners Rangers. Moving it to this left hand side. It bounces up awkwardly for Hamer, who starts the attack again. And it's put down about 5 metres out from the line now. Ball switched to this left hand side. And then it's further wide. Oh, the pass was a dipping one. It was in front of Sam Pilkington. He couldn't quite take it in, and the chance goes begging.
Yeah, to be honest, it should have been a try there from the right hand side. That break from Lancelot was absolutely superb. Got's just overrun it, a little touch there. So obviously he just had to hold things back. But they'll be attacking on the Waterhead line. Heading free to Waterhead on this scrum.
It's held at the base of the scrum as well. Oh, that's smart.
So easy, just got to be careful of that.
Alright boys, come on.
I've been pinged for it.
Smart and winning the penalty for Waterhead as well.
Yeah.
So they'll take those 10 metres, like we mentioned, no kicks to touch on this ground. So, Perks to tap it, 30 metres from his own line. He'll turn it inside to Owen. Owen releases it to Joy. Joy crashes his way forward, met by a 3-man welcoming committee, but he still made the metres. He still stopped just 5 metres inside his own line, inside his own half, sorry.
Referee, I think, just sending the water boy off.
Yeah, he was lurking at the back.
Yeah.
So it allows Waterhead to reset. Bridge, spin to the ground, plays it on the halfway line. They're darting down the left hand side now. Good link up play with Murphy. So Murphy and Birch, they've swapped sides already. Brennan taking it right to the line. Owen on to Hamilton. Hamilton, all the running. Then it goes further wide. The defence moves in, and it's just about close that movement down as far as Leigh Miners Rangers are concerned. Ball comes into the middle with Owen. He releases the pass onto Keegan Brennan, then further wide to Perks, then even further wide to Robinson, and there's a flying challenge which goes in there, and it's a really, really good tackle over on that side from Leigh Miners. Still, the danger hasn't gone away. Scrapper released to the middle, and that was a little bit too clever or cute a pass for Phil Joy to deal with.
It's a shame because they had some good movement. They put on the same move that they did to score the try, where the ball went over that far left hand side, but couldn't take advantage. Like you said, that was a good tackle, because in this day and age that could have been so easily the angle up high, up round the head, and it could have been a penalty, but no, great tackle, and Leigh Miners come away with the ball.
One man was missing from that attack as far as Waterhead were concerned, and that was the fullback Hamilton, who made the run down the right side, the challenge before. But this is Miners Rangers looking to clear their line, still inside their own half. Williamson dropping it back over his shoulder for Darby, who crashes his way forward to that 30-metre line. Still a bit short of where they need to be though. Trailing by 4 points to 0 earlier in this one. Hopefully you're enjoying the coverage this afternoon, courtesy of Terry Gorman's live rugby channel, and also the 13 Pro-Am Community Mix the channel. We play on, it goes down the right hand side, little kick into the turf comes in from Gotts. Oh, they're chasing after it with some venom, but it's taken in the end by Waterhead. It was a good pick up, wasn't it?
It was, because it was a really bumpy ride over that ball.
Robinson all wrapped up, he's going nowhere, he's stopped 10 metres from his own line. Perks moves the ball to his right hand side. The run comes in on this occasion from Martin Holland. Holland on the edge of his own 20-metre line, plays it to Perks again. There's a penalty here though, a couple of players offside, just stood in front of the referee.
Yeah, and that's a coach killer, that one, isn't it? I mean, they were doing so well though, they're keeping him, nice and tight, nice and squashed in, and they just stepped over.
So if you just joined us, it's 4 points to 0 in favour of Waterhead. Their first try coming, and the only try so far of the game after 3 minutes. We've been going for how long in the game, Steve?
We have been going for coming up to 12 minutes, Parky.
That's it, past, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah.
So good run coming in by Mitch Birch at the start of the set, just inside his own half. It's a slow play, the ball's a bit messing around there, to be honest, but he's got away with it. It's Liam Kenyon.
It's one of them swings and roundabouts, isn't it, Parker? But I think the touch judge is having a word here with the...
yeah, the touch judge
has changed his decision.
Yeah, the touch judge had spotted there was a hand in. I think he's right with that, to be honest, because it did look from our position like it had been slipped out. So Liam Kenyon penalised for that challenge. Waterhead continue this attack on the halfway line. Phil Joy with the run. It's a good carry, but he's put on his back for the first time. But it always takes 3 players out of the line, doesn't it?
It always brings those men into him.
Bridge takes the flies off him. Oh no, away goes Andy Joy handed on to Keegan Brennan, who just gets ankle tapped. It ended up being a good challenge from Matty McGowan, and the 5 metres out from the line. Ball comes back in field, a looping pass to Owens, and Owens puts it into Joy, who
lost a bit of rhythm there, didn't he?
Yeah, just steps his way forward. 10 metres from the line, it'll come left. Brennan, oh, that was a good challenge, but I tell you what, Murphy's nearly smuggled his way out of it.
Yeah.
Nice quick play of the ball as well. And they'll go from dummy half, well, Perks, he's just held short of that try line. So, last tackle signalled here. Where's this ball going? Brennan calls for it, releases it to Bridge. Bridge over the top to Owens. That's a crisp pass out to Mitch Birch. Birch between a couple of defenders, but the defence just about masses up, and it's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and as we said, Parky, if you're going to turn it over, the best place to turn it over is on your opponent's try line.
So, Miners look to clear their lines. How successful that'll be will be dependent on a number of factors. how quick they can manufacture the play the balls. And that's a great run from Jack Hayman. He wriggles on the floor and wins a penalty. To be fair, there was delaying tactics involved in that one, wasn't there?
To be honest, I mean, the tackle for me, it's a little high as well, you know. Certainly with it, like I said last week, with the, you know, the tackle, you know, around the, below the armpits.
So, Miners will come forward to the halfway line. Skipper Hudson will tap. He'll look for some running from Kenyon. He provides it. The ball's got loose. Tell you what, that was a really, really good tackle, which came in.
I think what he was as well, he was trying to find the floor quick as well.
Gareth Owen, he was like a little exocet. He launched himself into that challenge. So it's going to be a scrum on the halfway line, head and feet to Waterhead, a chance for them to attack.
Doing themselves no favours with some of the penalties and drops that they're doing with Miners.
Yeah, you don't really want to be bringing a side like this right on your line.
You don't want to be giving them opportunities. You don't want them to...
I mean, you look at the points they've scored at Waterhead, and they don't need asking twice, do they?
No.
As Brennan links with Hamilton. Hamilton puts his winger away. It's a running opportunity for Dodd. Dodd's inside the 20-metre line. He's still going. Eventually stopped. There is a head shout on him low, so it's going to be another penalty to Waterhead. Miners struggling to deal with this Waterhead pace that they've got outlined.
And every time Hamilton comes into that line, there's pace and he links up and then the ball goes out wide.
Brennan gets the ball to his right-hand side to Phil Joy. Joy, 10 metres from the line. He's going to be released right across to the right side. It is. Bridge links it wide. The tackle comes in though. It's a flying effort from Kenyon. Really good play from him. But is it just delaying the inevitable? Bridge brings it back to the middle with the pass. Oh, it's then slipped out to Andrew Joy. Joy burrowing for the line, going for it and scoring as well. That is a brilliant bit of work for Andy Joy to claim his 6th try of the season. He just stormed through that middle then, but it was all off the back of that ball movement and the pass from Bridge.
Yeah, a beautiful passing there. Just coming up to 16 minutes, they increased the lead. I've got to say about Joy there, not only did he push his way through, but to get his arm out there and a little bit of Inspector Gadget there as they put the ball down over the line, just to the left-hand side of the post, making the kick a lot easier for the goal kicker for Waterhead.
Currently 8 points to 0. Kick to come. Looks like they're sending Matty Fogarty out there. So after scoring the try, Joy is replaced. And Fogarty, who is built like an outhouse.
Yeah, I mean, there's no loss there from size point of view. It's like for like. It's got to be said that the two Joyce brothers for Waterhead, you know, just churning up the meters. And there's the extras.
Yeah, Brennan converts. So currently Waterhead 10, LEIGH Miners Rangers 0.
So yeah, lovely day for rugby league at Well Park. Nice overcast. Not too hot, not too cool. Great to watch.
Perfect conditions. Waterhead currently leading by 10 points to 0. Hope you're enjoying the coverage this afternoon on the 13 Pro-Am Community Mixler channel. We try and do as many of these throughout the season as we can. Ooh, that was well taken by Keegan Brennan. It was a hanging restart, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So they're on their own 20-metre line. But coming forward through Robinson again. Perks feeding the ball in field, goes to the aforementioned Fogarty.
Again, another one who takes 3-4 players to get him down. Driving back up again, up to the coming up to the halfway line for Waterhead. Joy just pushing the players off. Again, 2-3 players to get him down to the floor.
Advances so well downfield. Quick play of the ball too. Long ball to the left. Brennan, he drills his kick into the floor. It's into the backfield and the chase is good and it traps Lewis Grimes inside his own 20-metre line. So Grimes plays it quickly. He's won the penalty thanks to his ingenuity of getting up as quickly as he could.
Right, let's see what Miners can do with this set of six. Give us some good position.
Miners trying to make a change. It's a double change, so the props have come off the field.
Philbin and Matty Parks is it who have gone on?
Yeah, and Philbin straight away into the action, barging his way through the middle.
Yeah.
That's brilliant work from Andy Philbin. Nearly 20 metres gain on that carry. They'll bring it left. Nice link up from Gotts. Out to Liam Kenyon. Doing well. And then Parks with his first carry. One of those heroes of Italy that I talk about with quite regularity on our show. Ball moved to the right hand side. Oh, that was a well disguised pass for Philbin. Philbin inside the 10, but he's lost the ball on contact with the ground. It was a really good tackle that.
Yeah, it was, but I mean, it's one of those things where they shoot themselves in the foot every time they get into that area.
So it's going to be a scrum head and feed to Waterhead. Referee stops the clock. And there's a little bit of a knock there for Fogarty. Takes his place in that scrum.
To be fair, they both came on, they were both involved in that drive up to
Oh
the post.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, really giving some good momentum. Can they change things for fortunes for the East? Once again.
For whom?
Sorry, for Lee.
Don't make that mistake when you're on this side of the
canal. I'll end up in the canal here, I can just see it. Good tackle there by Lancelot and number 16 Parks.
Oh, that was a high shot, to be honest. When I look at where that tackle was.
There's been a few like that, Parky, and according to the rules, that arguably, yeah, it is.
Coming down this right, it's knocked on. That's great work from Lee in his defence.
Some good tackling there, some good pressure, and it's paid off for them with a mistake by Waterhead.
Who's the field?
So they're going to call a scrum just 10 metres in from the touchline. Currently 10 points to 0 in favour of the visitors. Scrum to be fed by Pilkington. I've seen this move before. Not here, but I've seen this move. So they're getting the winger to feed the scrum to create such a wide backline.
Yeah. Because they've got a pacey back line, there's no ifs no buts, and certainly if Lancelot gets involved, as we've seen already, he gets a clean pair of heels and he can be aware.
So let's see if Leigh Miners Rangers can do just this. Even though we're a match official taking on the water. There's another change being made, so Fogarty's involvement doesn't last too long. I think he's stretched something. And as a result, Rhys Smethurst goes on to replace him. He definitely not losing anything in size there. But it is being sent wide, is this ball. Out to Lancelot. Lancelot trying to get on the edge of his defender. Good defence though from Waterhead. 22 metres away from the line though, Leigh Miners Rangers. It's the most promising position of the game so far. Forward comes Matty McGowan. He'll play this ball. Spun to this left hand side. Good drive. Good drive. 5 metres from the line. Looks for a quick play of the ball. Hudson's checking left, checking right. Comes into the middle. Oh, Hamer. I'm not sure the pass was meant for him, but he's taken the drive anyway. Takes the tackle as well. 10 metres out from the line. Miners taking the ball down the right. Gotts linking it further. Oh, I'll tell you what, real chance there. Can they get the ball further down this left hand side now? Oh, Gotts spills it, goes backwards. And it's attempted intercept by Waterhead. There's a knock on there.
It was Tommy Duveris there, the ball was all over. An injury to one of the MINERS players, Philbin, who's just gone on, hasn't he?
Well, we'll be hoping not to lose him.
No.
I mean, he's so important to the way that.
I think he took a bit of a knock when he was doing that drive a little bit early on.
So nearly everybody on this ground, they've got bated breath at the moment, waiting to see whether we can get up. Got to say, decent attendance here this afternoon.
Yeah, looking good again.
Both touchlines pretty well populated.
Well, there's no rugby on the television to watch, is there? So
you don't want any of that Super League stuff. You want to stick with the National Conference League. You want to stick with us.
This is important, isn't it, for both teams?
Nice work out of the scrum. We'll tell you what, that was a heavy challenge though. 20 metres away from the line, Leigh Miners Rangers to play it. Ball passed towards the middle. The run comes in from Kieran Reid. 10 metres out from the line. Then fed right. Nice work from Gotts.
Oh yes!
He fed it back superbly. And they've just gone in. It's Matty McGowan who scored it. So we do have a slight change in the team sheet because we've got Matty McGowan, he's actually wearing 11, and Ben Turner is wearing 12.
Right, and that was on the 25-minute at Parky. But yeah, a lovely move there. And it brings them back in the game. Makes the goal kick a lot easier for, presume, is it Pilkington? Sam Pilkington will be taking this kick. But yeah, that'll give them a bit of confidence. I mean, they've been getting in that area a couple of times and been their own worst enemy there, to be fair. Obviously on the back of the defensive pressure that they had here, they got the ball back, stayed in this half and scored over there just on the right hand side of the post.
It's the first time they've built on something really, isn't it? So, currently 10 points to 4. Can Pilkington make the 4-6? Another player that's been readily available with the boot this season. His 30th goal of the season, that one. And scoreline 6 points to 10 in favour of Waterhead. McGowan it was who scored that try.
That brings it to, is it 10 points to 6? That's things how things move on here. Waterhead to restart. Putting the ball deep.
Mid-range of that. Taken by Leigh Miners Rangers. Just 30 metres out from their own line. Looking to build on this and build on getting the points. Whistling his way forward is Matty McGowan, the try scorer. Oh, looks a high shot that, really, doesn't it?
Do you remember the beginning of the season they were giving the seatbelt tackles left, right and centre?
Good movement, confident movement out to Williamson. Williamson caught though, good tackle by Murphy, that one.
The double pump didn't show Murphy any mistakes.
There's Hoyles, his first touch as well from a Leigh Miners Rangers point of view.
Play.
That's a turnover. Probably not the play that they wanted on the last tackle, I don't think.
I think they needed to at least put Waterhead back near the line.
See, this is a side, Waterhead, that good on the front foot. As we're seeing this drive from Rhys Mellors, that gun on the front foot, you've got to pin them back in their own half as much as possible.
You've got to make them eat up the yards, haven't you?
So Perks hands it on to Joy. Joy steamed onto that one. It's good 10 metres. Perks again, off the deck. Linking with Bridge this time. Bridge, big bounce, big bumpers came in. He's still going Bridge. Great yards from him, 20 metres with that carry. Perks brings it back towards the middle. They're playing this game at such a pace at the moment. Owen.
Hamilton looking to get involved again.
Yeah,
swinging round. I think he's going in at dummy half now.
the ball didn't reach him. As you say, he's gone looking for it at dummy half instead. Handed on to Owen. Owen gets it back. Oh no, it's a double run around. Oh. It works because Keegan Brennan just split the middle and got over. I've not seen a double run around in years.
But, that was absolutely superb. Ball coming over from back in from this right hand side, and scoring the try on just coming up to 29 minutes back here. But yeah, I mean, double swing inside. Pushed it over to just to the left hand side, taking it to 14 points to 6 at the moment.
Josh Rob killing it.
Looks like it's Keegan Brennan. Looking to add the extras, is it? Yep. Just lining it up, taking his time. And he comes. And yeah, successful. The extras. Taking it to 16-6.
Well, that's a body blow to Miners. Just 10 minutes to go until the break, and
just think a couple of the set before, if they'd finished that set with a little kick a little bit further down, they'd have got an extra 40 metres to have gone. But they've come out and success from it. So Pilkington to restart, puts the ball deep. Brennan takes. Waterhead on the drive again. 3 players to take him to the ground. Perks getting the ball out. Again, driving the football forward. Making good yards once again. Ball coming out to the right hand side. Taking up another few yards. Then comes Joy. Again, bustling on the brought to a halt. Miners managing to push him back, just locking that ball in, take him to ground.
To be fair though, he did well to make up some of those meters.
He did.
Ball switched to the left. Brennan completes the set, long kick over the top. He's gone for the 40-20. It'll bounce, it'll bobble, it's recovered by Grimes, and Grimes launches the counter-attack, which is a very spirited one considering there was a great chase on the end of that kick. So Miners still inside their own half. Here's Lancelot. I was looking through the stats, 17 tries this season for Lancelot.
Yeah, it's funny you should say that, Barky, because obviously when we're doing the results, his name always seems to sort of pop up regular.
Go, Reedy, come on!
But it's understandable. Man, he's just coming over the halfway line, looking for an extra play of the ball. Ball coming out wide to his left hand side.
Ends up being Parks who takes it in the middle though, and Williamson this time gets the kick away. That's better.
Give him a challenge. Oh, and it looks like they could be in here. Under the sticks, and it just shows you what finishing off a set can do. Absolutely superb. But Will Ashworth managing to go in for the try there, making himself available, and that's 32 minutes. So
I suppose what this game is showing is that, well, neither side needs a sniff to score points.
Well, exactly, yeah.
I mean, that came off all jumps from great pressure. It was a real steeples kick, wasn't it, to be fair, from Marco Williamson. The chase was very good. They made it a contest, and as a result, with the knock on, the nudge forward, it was Will Ashworth who pounced on it quicker than anybody else.
Yeah, and what it's showing as well is that the fullback for Lancelot for League Miners Rangers, anything that's gone up for him, he's took really, really well. He's pouched him and he's moved away. One there that's gone up for Waterhead, and just a little bit of a wobble there, and obviously the Miners have come up with some success.
Yeah, I think it was young Harrison Dodd who struggled underneath that one, wasn't it?
But Pilkinson adding the extras there. So we've got going up to 33 minutes gone. Score Parky.
It's currently Leigh Miners Rangers 12, Waterhead 16.
So it's nip and tough, isn't it? 10-win stuff. When they get down there.
Miners Rangers. I've got to do just that though. They've got to come from their own end. Matty Parks puffs the cheeks, really challenges Joy and bounces away from him in the first instance. Does well to cut back towards the middle. He's after a quick play of the ball now. He's Parks and it's spun up there. And that was a bit of frustration from Michael Williamson, who's in front of us. He's the advertising audience just in front of where we are. Nearly lost my notes. Here we go though, as Hamer releases the ball to his right hand side to Reid. Had to be a solid one that from Kieran Reid. Got inside their own half though, Leigh Miners at the moment. Parks looks to get them inside enemy territory, which he does. That was a really good run from Parks, that was. Last tackle signal here. Ball moved to the right. Kick comes in from Gotts. It's a high hanging one. A steepled one. Robinson's underneath it. Robinson doesn't take it. Instead it's been taken by Grimes. Grimes for Leigh Miners Rangers. Barreled back. Into the turf he goes. Then he plays it. 40 metres out from the line. Hamer. Settles Miners down with a carry. Straight through the middle. Ball comes to this left side. Hoyles. Oh, good run from Hoyles. It's a fantastic run from Hoyles.
Oh, lovely play.
Liam Kenyon crosses for a try.
All credit there to Hoyles on 35 minutes. Could have easily passed the ball first off there, but he didn't. He held it up and then managed to pass it up onto the inside for Kenyon to go in under the sticks, making the kick, you know what, a lot easier.
16-all as well, Steve.
It is, yeah. So this it could be a kick that just manages to put Leigh Miners in front, and they've got the momentum at the moment.
About 35 minutes gone, Steve.
It is, yeah, 36. So that would be about 35 minutes. It scored up. So yeah, it's setting up here for Pilkinson. Easy kick, or should be an easy kick, right on the sticks.
You'd expect it. I'm a bit worried for my car. I think I've parked it far enough at the back. I mean, we do have some protection behind the post here.
Yep. And he goes down to the extras and he pushes them into the lead.
18-16. Yeah. Wow. I mean, the changes have been made. I know that they're not the most popular changes in some circles around here, are they? But the changes have been made. Owen Hoyles was slotted into the half-back role, and straight away that's proved a bit of dividends, hasn't it? Because he's made that break through that middle. Showed a clean pair of heels over the first 20 metres and then got the ball back inside for Kenyon to score, and as you mentioned, Holster in front.
Yeah, and he's notice Hoyles is rather a tall lad as well, isn't he? And that was advantageous there. Could get his hands free, found his player on his inside.
So Parks from deep again. He's been excellent since he's gone on, and he's won a penalty here. Yeah. And it was a high shot. There is little doubt in that at all.
But the Waterhead player down as well.
He's ended up injuring himself, to be fair, as he's gone through.
I think he might have hyperextended his arm or done his shoulder by looks of things.
Took a bit of a flying challenge, didn't he?
Yeah.
Went to the deck.
So, player just been attended to on the pitch, and yeah, they've certainly come back into it, haven't they, after that early start by Waterhead, who were taking the advantage. Interesting, obviously, I don't know the both, but certainly one of the Joy brothers is off. So whether that's contributed to them not getting the yards that they've managed to early on.
done ready, Red.
And I think we've got somebody sent off here, Parky.
Well, he's off the field anyway.
Who is it, that Bridge?
I think it's Bridge that's currently down receiving attention, and he's been dismissed for his efforts as well.
And he's so good on his feet, he just steps, he just twists.
And that's come after how long, Steve?
That has come after 38 minutes, Parky, so not long for half time.
Like myself, low, wide, and good on his.
That's going to make things interesting now, isn't it? As if they weren't interesting enough, to be fair.
Are we sure that was a red card?
I don't know if it's red or yellow.
Don't look like Bridge is going to be getting into the action anytime soon though, but it's tapped by Leigh Miners Rangers, who will go on and attack again, this time through Ben Turner. Oh, I tell you what, that was a fierce challenge which went in from the Waterhead defence. Rhys Smethurst didn't miss, did he?
No, not at all.
So, you're going to have to show a bit of character here, Waterhead.
Yeah.
Miners are on a run at the moment, and Matty Parks is leading the charge.
Good spin there.
Grounded on the halfway line.
You're all shouting on.
Now Hudson
Because you're all shouting on.
moves the ball to Hamer. Hamer just over the halfway line. He'll look to play this ball to Hudson. Hudson moves it left. It's out to Hoyles. Hoyles onto Lancelot. Lancelot keeps it moving. It's good work. Really good work. Pilkington kicking forward. He's taken it. But it's bounced up for Hoyles. And Hoyles has only gone and scored, but has it been allowed? Referee has blown his whistle.
I know he took the winger Pilkington out of the equation there, so
Might have put his flag up for a penalty.
certainly did, because Pilkington was taken out of the equation there by...
Well, the touch judge has gone into the field of play and he's having a word with our match official. I've lost my notes. That's not a good look there.
Yeah.
Losing your notes. So it is going to be a penalty for a shoulder charge. But had we played on, that was a try actually. So Hoyles
was the advantage there.
sees 4 points denied. Leigh Miners Rangers in front by 2. Waterhead can thank the lucky stars there.
They certainly can, and Leigh Miners are not going to let that get on top of them. They've got to use this to the full advantage.
So, inside the 20-metre line go Leigh Miners. Jack Hamer with a strong carry. Hamer's got the ball away to Hudson. Hudson, 10 metres away from the line. Ball comes down this left-hand side. Owen Hoyles, that was a no-look pass, and charging through was Kenyon. Kenyon just shy of the try line. Just 5 metres out. Smethurst was really slowing the play of the ball down there. Ball moved across the face of play. Comes down that right-hand side to McGowan, who was one of the earlier try scorers. He'll play this ball. It's then moved down to the right-hand side. It was a dipping pass, well picked up by Dodd. Dodd is away down that wing. He's linked it with support as well. Dodd gets it back and then loses possession. It's picked up by Leigh Miners Rangers inside their own half. Pilkington plays on, and Pilkington is grounded. We've got another set of 6 tackles coming up. There's all kinds of noises from this touchline. And Miners Rangers in front of this one.
The intensity of this game has just gone up a level, hasn't it, Parky?
Hamer charging his way forward. Keegan Brennan has stolen it, but there's 2 on 1. Just enemies at the moment.
Yeah, they certainly are, yeah.
Here, there's 1 minute, 1 minute. There's 1 minute.
I've got to say, 2. Sensible, Parky.
Well, if you've not got long left in a half, then you will take any points that may be on offer. So Hudson, he looks like he's going to be the guy. Well, who's going to be tasked with it? Because Williamson was kicking the goals early doors.
It'll be Pilkington.
Pilkington, Pilkington steps up. Sorry.
Got to say the ball movement for the Miners has been absolutely increased since our house come on. The pace of it being moved from left to right has been really, really good.
I mean, to be fair as well, they're a side at Leigh Miners where they're not the biggest. They've got the likes of Phil Bain, the likes of Derby, who are two big forwards, but you look around the rest of the squad, and they're not the biggest of sides, are they? So they will have to rely on ball movement. We know already from the way that we spoke about Waterhead this season, they rely on moving the ball out wide as well. Has that got enough on it? Oh, it's wide.
Just to the right of the post.
It was worth a goal. It's going to be a drop out. It's going to be a drop out from the 20-metre line.
And we're playing time added on by the official now.
Here, one play. Go.
I didn't wonder why you just walked
On the seat, is that the rule? If you put your flag up, we can't score. Don't put your flag up next.
It's a bit of banter from this Leigh Miners side. Speaking to our touch judge and saying, you don't have to put your flag up next time, sir. Just let it run through. So the dropout comes from the 20-metre line. Goes past one. To Grimes. Grimes has been good on these carries, kicks it over the top, chasing after
giving it chase as well.
Hamilton has got it. Hamilton, he's beat two. He's gone into the challenge and he's tackled. So that is the final play of a really entertaining first half. And we go to half time 18-16 in favour of Leigh Miners Rangers. So we said before, the maths were clear. It was one win for Waterhead and they're promoted. 2 wins away for Leigh Miners Rangers. At half time, I know we've got a long way to go. Steve. But we've got Waterhead still needing that one win.
And Parky, first half, I mean, it's just gone seesawed from one half to another, hasn't it? First half of that first half was certainly the majority was Waterhead, and you thought, are they going to start racking up the points? But then Miners just crept in there and started chipping away. Made some, sort of errors which was of their own making, and letting themselves down from time to time. But then started getting back in, and then got on a roll and going in at half time in the ascendancy.
I thought it was tremendous the way that they hit back. But let's take you through the tail of the tape. So 3 minutes in, Hamilton goes in for his 10th of the season, and after 16 minutes, Andrew Joy follows him. 10 points to nil at that stage to the visitors from Waterhead. Then we saw a converted try from Leigh Miners Rangers, McGowan taking that pass from Gotts, and then the conversion was a good one from Pilkington. However, 29 minutes into the piece, Keegan Brennan slipped the net after, I don't think I've ever seen a double run around play, but that's what it was as Brennan went in. That was converted by him as well, 16-6, and then 2 tries in the space of 3 minutes. They put Leigh Miners Rangers in front, the first of which went the way of Will Ashworth, the second went the way of Liam Kenyon, both of which have been converted. In fact, all 3 goals have been kicked by Pilkington, who also missed a late attempt at a penalty. We've also seen a card shown after an attempted high tackle from Danny Bridge, which has ended up with him coming off second best anyway, and it's at half time 18-16, Steve.
And to be fair, Parky, I know we've built it up as a big game because of where the 2 teams are position-wise in the league, but it's been up to that. It's been really, really good. And obviously, if you're watching this on the YouTube channel, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you're listening to us on Mixler, I hope you're enjoying the commentary that me and Parky are bringing to you. But we can only do that when you get 2 sides playing some good rugby.
Oh, definitely. I've also tried to get some pictures where I can, but it is quite a crowded touchline. I've had to duck round heads at times and
not as much as Machine Gun Parkinson at the moment.
But still, look out for those on my own Facebook page, and we'll get some put on the 13 Pro Am page as well. So, all to play for at half time. Visitors trailing. I didn't think I'd be saying that, to be honest.
I mean, it's close, isn't it? And I mean, like we were saying, the difference between them from a league point of view. I mean, it just shows you the 2 teams, how close things are. Last teams, and because of the positions where they are in the league as well. But yeah, I must admit I've enjoyed Lancelot when he's managed to get the ball and find a bit of space, because he is pacey. And on the other side we've got Hamilton as well, who, if I remember rightly, it's absolutely fantastic. Got to say though, it was good that when we were there last season, Hamilton was really good at fullback.
Yeah. I mean, he is just one of those effervescent sort of players, isn't he? You know, things happen around him. You know, which is.
On the park, a short length of time, and we filmed him when he was on. I mean, he was making good meters. He's come off injured. We've seen him. He's strapped up now. So whether we'll see him in the second half, I don't know. Maybe if things get a little bit tight, then possibly. But yeah, I know in Oils, as I say, I mean, since he's come on, the ball
he's changed the game a little bit, hasn't he? Since he's gone on, the ball's zipping a little bit more, isn't it?
And he's bringing them backs into the game a lot more.
So. Waterhead remained out on the field while they were receiving their chat, shall we say, at half time from coach Keith Brennan.
It's got to be said for Waterhead, the John brothers early goals were really churning up the meters, weren't they? Really.
We'll take a very, very quick break and we're back in just a moment.
He was talking to him.
I know.
Felt rude, but.
And that was a perfect little ad break that we had there, because Leigh Miners Rangers are coming out from their changing rooms, which means that we're just a few seconds away from the start of the second half, Steve.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how things go this second half. With Miners just in the lead by 2 points advantage, by courtesy of and the irony of what I'm going to say, Parkis, is by courtesy of goal kicking, which is everyone they've scored except for the penalty. But on the other side, the guy from is it Brennan from Waterhead?
I mean, to be fair, he's only missed 2 from 3. That's the difference.
That's the difference, as they say.
That is the difference. So our sides are ready. We've not got match officials. So we've been premature in bringing you back for the second half.
Yeah. I remember seeing that it was a game, I think it was Oral St James versus who did we watch? Shevington. But exactly the same thing happened. Both teams come out and stood there. There was no referee for about 3 minutes. He was in the toilet.
I don't know whether we want to share that. I know we're a sharing sort of
needless to say, got a round of applause as he came to the thing.
There's all kinds of little chats going on between the hosts. They'll be quite happy with how things had gone in that first half, won't they? And to emerge with a lead, as slender as it is.
Certainly under the way it started. Still waiting for our official. So I hope you're enjoying this coverage from 13 Pro-Am on Mixler, wherever you are, because I know a lot of you won't be playing rugby today because of no more matches organised because of the Magic weekend.
Well, we've still got quite a few conference level, haven't we? But certainly,
I mean overall,
certainly
overall the divisions.
with regards to sort of like Northwest men's and Yorkshire men's, and we know there's not a lot of action up in Cumbria at the moment, don't we?
I think we're finding what's happening as well. Quite a few clubs taking advantage to try and just get back some of those fixtures that have been cancelled and slotted in here where they can.
I'm talking about sort of Friday night games, because we did mention one. I was over at Ashton Burrs last night. They defeated Sheraton Sharks 38 points to 6. Certain double try scorer Chris Rothwell was outstanding actually. And he's a player that's certainly played at a higher level, could still play at a higher level. He was telling me that he's in the process of maybe looking to retire at the end of the season. So we'll see, because he has played in the last couple of years. But,
how many times have we heard that, Parker?
I mean, like I do.
Certainly, Hunt's prop forwards have said that.
Yeah, I mean, I do love to sort of hear from the player's point of view as well, and it's certainly something that we endeavour as a show to go and speak to a few players and find out what they feel about the game as well. But it was another nice little interview that you'll be able to hear midweek when we've got it all edited down together. So we now have been joined by our match official, Ollie Maddock, and his 2 touch judges. And we're just seconds away from the start of the second half.
Referee just recessing his watch, same as myself, and
away we go with Jensen Hamilton's restart. Was allowed to bounce by Miners. It's bounced into the arms there of Waterhead. They'll go on the attack right from the off in this game. Matty Holland in possession on the edge of the 20-metre line, 10 metres in from touch. Now charged into the middle go Harry Barker and Waterhead. O'Grady in at dummy half. O'Grady passes for Joy. Joy charges forward. He's spun in the challenge as well. They're on the back foot straight away. Rangers, aren't they? 2 metres to go. O'Grady well tackled. Oh, he's offside though. He's Hamer.
Putting more pressure on the Miners line.
I think he had to make that tackle though, didn't he? He had to try and make that tackle. They're going for goal. So this would level matters.
Yeah. Can I say, Parker, I'm just looking around at the trees. There doesn't look any breeze at all, but quite a few times the kicks have gone up and they've been held up in the air. There's been no real distance to them. I don't think specifically they're trying to do that all the time. Certainly from the kickoff. It was. It's interesting.
I think it was a measured restart kick, that one at the kickoff.
It's just that it's happened. Most of the kicks have held up.
So Brennan at the start of the second half, which is what, about 2 minutes old now, Steve?
It certainly is, Parker. Yeah, it's not even that. Just a minute and a half. Just looking to level things up.
Can he do so? So the conversion of the penalty is a good one. And Brennan makes it 3 from 4 for him.
Get them switched on, mate. Come on.
And more importantly, it's 18 all.
Yeah. I've just noticed that Andy filled in his back out on the pitch there, Parky, with his right knee all strapped up. And let's see if he can have the same impact as what he did when he was on in the first half.
So restart kick comes in from the Miners, Rangers and Pilkington. And they're underneath it.
Good kick.
Is Brennan. Passes the ball inside looking for Andrew Joy. Joy tackle just 10 metres out from his own line. O'Grady runs from dummy half. It's a powerful surge. He's about as broad as he is tall, and he's made it count there, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Certainly got the metres, and this fella has made the metres all the way through the game. Phil Joy. O'Grady onto Hamilton. Hamilton slips it wide. They're trying to go around the outside again here. The defence is good though. An excellent tackle from Will Ashworth. And then they've knocked on as well of Waterhead. frustration shown there from Owen, and shown there as well from Matty Holland. Two very experienced players,
that was going to
he's had something to say, having marched back a further 10 metres.
Do you know what, I was surprised he didn't get pinged for throwing the ball away actually, so he was lucky there, but to go back in and have a chirp at the referee, you're never going to win those balls. Never.
So I'm just looking on the bench, we have no sign at all of Marco Williamson, who was replaced in the first half and had something to say about it on the touchline, and doesn't seem to be out with the rest of his teammates, so it's interesting. Maybe want to ask the coach and stuff about afterwards, but
big hit there on Jack Hamer.
Hamer 20 metres away from the line. Take to this right side, got onto Lancelot. Lancelot trying to step through the defence, but tell you what, he's got some hefty defenders in front of him. Slow play the ball. Charging forward is Philbin. Philbin, big charge from him. It's a huge charge. He's going to be stopped right near the posts.
Needs to keep tight hold of that ball.
So Hudson looking to move this pass left. Links with Hamer. Oh, it's shoveled on. It was a clever shovel pass as well, to be fair, from Owen Hoyles, but the man outside wasn't quite on the same page.
Pilkington.
And it's knocked on, so it's going to be head and feed to Waterhead. 18 all in this one, right at the start of the second half. Intriguing battle to come. It's been intriguing right the way through, hasn't it? Yes. Don't go anywhere. Hopefully you're enjoying our coverage on our 13 Prime Community Mixler channel.
Good drives through there again from forward. I said when he was on in the first half, I know he wasn't on long, but he really did add some difference. Down goes the scrum again. And back up the referee. Wanted it packed down once again.
He's wanting this to be done right to the whistle, isn't he? Right to the tee. So Owen feeds, comes out. The defence is good from Leigh Miners Rangers again. Waterhead starting this attack from inside their own 20. That was a massive tackle on Carl Murphy. Joy running forward again, Andrew Joy. Perks links with brother Phil Joy. 40 metres away from their own line now, Waterhead. Played into the middle. Joy takes on Philbin. I think there's only one winner there. And Philbin got the better of that hit.
Someone do a job on it!
Ball move to Brennan, who skies this one. It's hardly gone forwards. It's allowed to bounce though. Taken by Hoyles. Owen Hoyles tackled on the halfway line, wrestles with Brennan, who tries to get the ball away from his grasp. Now it's sent left. Ashworth tackle just over the halfway line. Hamer. Next carry comes in from Leigh Miners Rangers. Hudson takes a further scurry. These are all basic plays, Steve, but it's getting them down the ground.
Pitch, they're spending time down there.
Got to this right hand side. He links with Philbin. Philbin tackle inside the 20. Looks for a quick play of the ball.
Last tackle.
Kick comes in from McGowan. I don't think it was planned, but it has been taken in by Waterhead and Harrison Dodd. Murphy does well, gets himself out with 2 tackles there, keeps on spinning, keeps on twisting, keeps on driving, and we'll go again, this time down the left side. For Waterhead, 18 all in this game, remember. Lancelot positioning himself deep, ready for the kick to come. Phil Joy with the next carry. And it bypasses Andy, goes further wide.
Falls down. Really good tackle there. And number 4, Will Ashworth. Taken there by Lancelot. Lancelot looking over to his right hand side. Grimes in at dummy half. He's going down, finds the gap.
Hudson. To McGowan. Good run from McGowan, that one. Good 12 metres gained. Hudson again in at dummy half. He's got Gotts alongside him. The pass will go past him. And instead, it's recycled back to Darby. Darby with a big run. Harry Darby. The referee's patience just holding. He looked like he was about to blow for a penalty there, but it's kicked forward now by Gotts. A clever kick over the top. Oh, and it was a bit of a devilish bounce for Will Lynch to deal with, but he did quite well there, did the former Miners man.
The pitch just slopes slightly to that corner, so it gives it a bit of extra pace when it hits the ground.
That was a low pass for Hamilton. He beats the first tackler. Can't escape tacklers 2 and 3 to the party. Oh, and that's a great run coming in from Cal Murphy.
Found the gap there, found some space. Good yards.
Penalty will go the way of Waterhead. Offside is the call against Leigh Miners Rangers.
Easy meters there for Waterhead.
Feeling that we'll see some changes soon enough from this Miners bench that's in front of us.
Coming up to 10 minutes gone in this second half.
It has been nipping up. Really good afternoon entertaining game here at Twist Lane.
And as you said, a really good crowd here at Leigh Miners at Twist Lane. It's Perks who's going to take this time.
And it is still the 12 men of Waterhead. So that must have been a red card for Bridge. So Waterhead in possession. Just up to the halfway line and just beyond. Brennan gets the pass wide. It's a good tackle, but the pass is released. Back to Perks. Oh, he's quick, he's Perks. Really good work from him to get inside the 20. He'll play it to Brennan. Brennan onto Andy Joy. Andy Joy, oh, he's running right into the teeth of the defence. He's inside the 10 as well. So it's an undermanned Waterhead side who are 18 all with Leigh Miners. Ball comes wide. There's Hamilton. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle. And it was a good hit from Ben Turner. Dodd onto Brennan. Brennan sees there's nothing doing, takes the run himself, takes something of a high shot as well.
I think it took the ball.
He's got away with it. And Perks further wide. Owen kicking forward, good pick up from Lancelot. Buys Miners possession, buys Miners some territory as well. 10 metres away from their own line. Referee wants him to go backwards and play it from a slightly different position. And Miners bring it out from their own end. Ashworth with the ball. Still working their way from their own end, Miners.
Good yards from Phil Binder, really good yards.
Come on, come on!
Just driving it up there.
I thought that was a bit better.
Was it Harry Derby?
Yeah, that was a bit better than a drive from Harry Derby because he put a bit of footwork on as well, to be fair. Kick comes in from Gotts to complete the set. It's deep.
Oh, well taken.
It's well taken by Dodd. Harrison Dodd starts the counter-attack. His dad, up until recent years, was still playing community rugby for Saddleworth. Gavin Dodd, who played professionally for Widnes, amongst other teams, for a good number of years as well. So Joy will come to the touchline again. He looks shattered, to be fair, this time around, doesn't he?
He does,
Andrew Joy.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, although we've seen a couple of stoppages, the ball's not really been out of play
No.
as such, has it, in the opening 13 minutes of the second half?
No.
Still 18 points each. I hope you're enjoying this entertaining game which we've been bringing you this afternoon.
It's
Gotta love my rugby.
13 minutes gone, Parky. And a couple of them players blowing now, but there's been no quarter asked or given, has there? You know, at the end of the day.
Murphy. He'll look to get this game back underway with the play the ball. Waits for the whistle from our match official. Darby's coming off the field actually.
Yeah.
Says, well,
I think he's just feeling his neck. I wonder if he has a bit of a crusher.
so Chris Bowers has gone on the field again for Leigh Miners. In the meantime, the game has restarted. It's a stuttering run forward is that one. With Will Lynch. He'll play this ball. Then Joy crosses his way through yet again. Stopped just over the halfway line.
Ball comes out to Brennan. Brennan, oh, dummies. Tries for a high tackle, but referee just says play on, and it's the last tackle. Ball comes inside, goes to the Lancelot going underneath this one. And again, safe as houses and breaks away, finds some space. Down to the right hand side. It's brought to the ground though by Harrison Dodd. Waterhead Warriors.
There was only one of 6 players that you could have picked from there in the line, wasn't there?
Hodgson just taking the 10 yards on this right hand side where we are near the scoreboard.
I've got to say, even since the sending off though, this is a really level game, isn't it? And that's a big hit on McGarren, who'll stand up with a big smile on his face. Ball goes to the left. There's Hamer. He's worked himself to a standstill as well, hasn't he? Jack Hamer. Once upon a time over the canal at Leigh East. Philbin lays the pass on to Bowers. That was an excellent one-on-one tackle. I think he's stolen the ball as well. The referee has ruled that it is a ball steal. Well, that was just tremendous work, to be honest, from Matty Holland. He's done fantastic.
Yes,
And Waterhead back in possession. Here comes Smethurst. Striding run from him.
Tries to get him onside, referee. The referee does. Get all back. Just holding play up. Just shouting the trainers to come on. I think I don't know whether there's some blood there. But, coming up to 17 minutes played.
Yeah, I think it's an injury to the Waterhead player, to be fair. He's, looks like he's going to be okay to continue. Referee goes back with the defensive line. And Waterhead will get themselves organised.
Ball coming out to this left hand side, some long passing. Miners in there. Brennan puts it to the air, but it doesn't go too far. Goes back. Oh, offside.
He's offside. He's well offside. He's going to kick. He was behind you when he kicked. He come off your man. Come off me.
Some discussion as to whether the player was offside or not. Miners just changing the ball, but taking the 10 yards. Can they get a run going together now?
I think they were deciding what ball they wanted to play with. He had 3 on the field at one point before it was dispatched. Here's Bowers. Nice carry from him. Just to the halfway line. Hudson It's Philbin alongside him. Great run from Philbin, that one. A punishing run through the middle. And now Gotts trying to inspire, getting the ball to Lancelot. He slips the ball wide. Turner! Oh, I tell you what, they massed on Turner.
That'd be touch in. Oh, crossing, I think he's giving Parquet.
It was unfortunate that. For a moment it had opened up.
Lovely move.
There's a Waterhead player that's on his haunches. So Ollie Maddock awards the penalty. We will have another stoppage. There's been a lot of stoppages in this game.
Yeah.
A real lot of stoppages. It's been bruising
the
encounter.
second half, it seems to have been, every couple of minutes. But as you say, there's been nothing held back, has there?
But whereas like the first half was a free-flowing affair, the second half has been bitty so far, hasn't it? Really, really bitty. And to be fair, if you're Waterhead, you won't mind that because you're trying to buy all the time that you can.
That's right,
knowing that you're down to 12 players.
Yeah.
From a Miners point of view, I'd imagine this would be quite frustrating, seeing stoppages.
You've got two teams that are probably nervous for slightly different reasons, aren't they?
But Birch is going to be okay to continue. Referee taking the report from his touch judge. Waterhead with this penalty.
And, taking the 10 yards. It's Perks. He's inside to Brennan. And Joy, goes there to a high shot.
I thought he hit him in the chin there, to be honest. Play on. Smothered.
Waterhead coming forward. Ball coming across to Perks. Perks dummy is show and go. It's brought to the ground by Bauer. Ball comes across to Brennan. Brennan flips it on the inside. Second rower. Callum Murphy comes inside. Down to the ground again by Bowers on the tackle.
Lost tackle this one. Ball goes up in the air. Oh, that was a contest.
Well taken.
I've said this before, Pilkington is not the largest of wingers that you're ever going to see on a rugby league field. But he's just so brave and he puts himself in some great positions to contest. Now Lancelot skips away from two. Wrestled down in the middle of the field. There's still just 10 metres away from the line here, though, LEIGH Miners. And running out to tackle us.
Steps inside. Lovely yards there by number 4 Will Ashworth. Just coming up to the halfway line. Ball comes across to this right hand side. Cuts out land over to Grimes on this right wing. Brennan trying to wrestle him into touch, but no joy.
Gotts gets his kick away. It's a hanging one. Oh, that was well taken by Lynch.
Well taken.
Does well too, does Lynch.
Good yards.
He's got up to the 40-metre line inside his own half. They go again through Birch, the skipper, the Waterhead. Still inside their own half though. 18 points each.
Perks from dummy half. Find another 10 yards. Perks in there again to Joy. LEIGH Miners too quick off the mark and pinged. Waterhead taking the 10 yards. Nope, they're going to go for goal.
Well, this will put them in front.
And obviously, just needs a bit of time up as well. Just make a bit more frustrating for LEIGH Miners.
So we must be around the 60-minute mark now, mustn't we?
We're coming up to, it's 23 minutes gone, so 63 minutes will be in total Parkett.
I think because of the stoppages we'll be around the hour mark.
Yeah.
Parks returning to the field. Philbin coming to the touchline.
Matty, you okay?
Brennan just lining this one up.
Come on, Jack, this back row.
Referee just stopping the movement while he takes the kick. Brennan, one step back, comes in, left-footed. It's distance, and it's a great kick. Nudges Waterhead Warriors in front by 20 points to 18. As Parky said, there's just over the hour mark gone.
Don't go readjusting your television sets, don't go doing anything, don't go switching us off, don't find something better to do because the next 20 minutes are going to be Titanic.
Yeah, this is going to be really good.
Waterhead lead by 20 points to 18, Steve.
Yeah, can Leigh Miners take advantage of this one-man extra? They're going to have to push it.
Mid-range restart. They're going for it as
well taken, well taken.
Dots contested it. What's our match official ruling here? He sounded his whistle. What's he ruled?
I think he touched the man before whilst he was in the tackle man, and I think they clashed throughout because they were both going for the ball. That's far as I could see.
So Waterhead won't mind. They've got the penalty. Birch with the carry. Strong carry as well. And Joy once more. I think I'm going to have about 72 pictures of Joy running the ball in. Because he just seems to have taken so many carries.
Well, both of them have, haven't they? Great drive in there. Suman taking the Waterhead player down. Number 20, Reece Mathers.
Oh, great run from Perks.
Half.
Still going Perks. Oh. Then he just tried to slip the ball back in field.
Trying a bit too hard, wasn't he?
But it had too much of him really to make it an effective pass, didn't he?
Probably should have just took the tackle. But that's it. The thing you try and do when you've got that man down, don't you? Try and equal things up. So scrum, head and feed to Leigh Miners.
And they're doing this with the winger again, feeding the scrum.
Yeah. This time it's Lewis Grimes, isn't it? Ball goes across the Gots going through, brought to ground. And dummy half, Lee Hudson. Out to Ashworth. Ashworth driven back by three men from
let's get to it, 50 and fucking play! Guys, 3D!
Good driving there by Kieran Reid, finding good yards. Ball comes out to this right hand side, inside to Lansdowne.
Couldn't get away from the defence though, could he? Murphy watched him all the way, as if the two of them had played together, which they have at international level. Good tackle there on Kieran Reid. Reid plays it still inside their own half here, Miners. Kick comes in from Owen Hoyles.
Got some good height on that. Needs a challenge.
Hamilton takes it. There's not a challenge in front of him. He's skipped the defence as well. Well, he's the last player that you want to be running down with open space in front of him.
That's the same in the first half, Parky. Two full-backs are probably the two quickest men on the pitch, to be fair.
Lynch. All tackle.
Good tackle.
This is a very good tackle, that one. Forcing him back inside his own 40. Perks flags the pass up for Andrew Joy.
Drop him in the 40, boys!
Andrew Joy playing this ball to Perks. Phil Joy's just to the right. Perks takes it forward himself. He's come up with an error though. It's a second error in quick succession from him. And a real chance for Leigh Miners to launch an attack. They're inside the Waterhead half, only just. But Ashworth will play it and they've got a full set of 6 in front of them. Reid with a strong carry. Ball moved to the left to Matty Parks. He's pinched a couple of metres there, Parks. Cheeky from him as Hoyles works the left side. He almost eased his way through then, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And his arms are always free, Parky.
Oh, that was a wild pass into the middle. Well taken by Gotts, as you mentioned. He's looking round. Lancelot is there in support. Lancelot comes to the right. Lancelot with pace and strength, and still skipping inside before he's eventually brought down inside the 20-metre line. Miners flooding forward now. Hamer passing on to Parks. Parks brushing through the 2 ineffective challenges before the defence catches up with it. Just 10 metres out. Last tackle signal here. Where's this ball going? It's going to Gotts. Crash ball there for Hamer. Hamer tackled. It's going to be turned over right on the line. He's held up actually on the line. Some superb defence there on the last couple of tackles from Waterhead.
So.
Miners were really flooding forward, weren't they? With great numbers, some real good intensity, some pace into the movement as well. And Waterhead just holding firm. There's a couple of injured players or players that are taking in plenty of breaths. It's been that sort of game.
There's a bit of cramp as well. Got to say, Perks, a couple of drop balls in his last couple of plays. And whether he's trying to add in some respects.
Yeah, I mean, he's an outstanding player. He's a great dummy half runner. And I think, he's got to that stage where, but to be honest, they're in front.
Yes,
they don't have to win.
Don't need to push it.
But then again, 2 points isn't a lead that you can shut up shop with either, is it?
Can Miners keep Waterhead Warriors down in their own half here? What set can they put together from a defensive point of view? And what can Warriors do to get out of their own half here? Obviously one man short at the moment.
As it had been since the 38th minute. Moving forward, 35 metres out from their own line now. Waterhead, more metres to come now. Phil Joy, look at him, he's sending them left, right and centre, big handoffs.
You wouldn't expect anything different from him, to be fair, Parky, would you?
No, just when you think you've got to grips with him, Andy Joy pops up for him as well. Perks looking to build off the back of it, goes to Keegan Brennan. Brennan gets it into the corner. That's a great set.
Well taken.
Grimes does well.
Good spin.
Bit of a dominant challenge coming in there. Here's Lancelot once again, skipping from deep, almost getting through the line as well.
It's got to be offside.
No penalty comes. Gotts works dummy half now. Hands on to Parks. His work in this game has been so underrated, Matty Parks. Now it'll go left to Hoyles. Tackled by 2.
Last tackle.
Well, they got the way out of trouble. Attacking kick coming in here from Gotts, and that's hardly got anywhere. That's gone about 6 metres forward. Gotts kicks it forward again.
Oh, it's gone.
On the bounce. Oh, he's up the field now. He's Gotts. Fires. He's passed wide to Grimes. Grimes for the corner. Grimes for the try.
Is he in?
He's not in.
No, just short.
The defence just about got to him, but that was
A little bit of comedy effects there.
It's not perhaps how you want to construct your rugby league, but they played to the whistle, they played to reactions, and they nearly got 4 points to LEIGH Miners, and Grimes is struggling now with a little bit of an after effects of that challenge, but it was a try saver every day of the week which came his way.
Gotta say, some of the high kicking has been absolutely odd, for want of a better word. Well, they've not been getting any distance, they've actually been coming back, and as we said, there's no real breeze about, is there?
Welcome to Odd Rugby League on a Saturday.
Rugby League Odd. Your new podcast.
Some people will be thinking we've been talking oddly for years, to be honest, but So we're not missing anything by way of action. Waterhead are back underway. And tell you what, if you're looking at running this ball out, you've got a lot of work to do, haven't you?
Yeah,
90 metres inside, away from the line.
And we're entering the last 10 minutes of the game as well, Parky.
So, it's Waterhead who leading this one by 20 points to 18. Can they get themselves far enough away from the line? Well, that'll help because LEIGH Miners have been caught offside.
Our worst enemy again, Parky, just trying to add that little bit of pressure on.
Well, this has been a right scrap fest of the second half.
Second half, yeah.
But there's still something really compelling about it, isn't there? It's on a knife edge.
Just got to be careful of questioning the referee's decisions. Last thing you want is another 10 given against you.
It's Phil Joy. Good carry. He's so dominant, isn't he? The way that he runs the ball.
Yeah. Oh, big hit. But Joy gets it away to Brennan. Perks, sorry, from dummy half.
That's really well. It was a quick reaction from him. Owen moves the ball to the right. Big run coming in from Andrew Joy again.
Offside!
And O'Grady. His part in this game has been underrated as well, hasn't it? Because he filled in for about 10 or 15 minutes at 9, didn't he? Now Barker. Good run from Barker, that. Barker. Last tackle. Ball go right. There's Andy Joy. Ball comes loose off him. It's into the arms of LEIGH Miners. Bowers just drops on it, thankfully. It's going to be turnover ball.
And as we say, not a bad place if you're going to turn it over. Deep into your opponent's half. Miners coming forward there, and Kieran Reid brought to the ground. Little shove on him. Driving through, driving forward.
Turner, all tackles. Gotts skipping forward.
Referee's giving it down.
They were just trying to push the pass, weren't they? They were trying too hard again with LEIGH Miners. Definitely committed stuff from them this afternoon.
The clock is not a friend at the moment.
There's the scoreboard. 20 points to 18 they trail. Tail of 2 penalties this second half. Murphy, the latest player receiving attention. There's another man on his haunches in Hamilton. O'Grady has limped off the field as well. Tell you what, this is going to be gutsy. If Waterhead are going to do this win, it'll be the gutsiest win that they'll put in this season.
Yeah.
Talk me, lads. Still not finished the game yet. Lads, you took the right Waterhead.
9 minutes to determine the lead, boys! 9 fucking minutes! Let's fucking go! You don't win in our fucking old lads!
Brennan feeds the scrum. Ball comes out. Short run came off the back of that scrum as well, and it was a solid one. Already 40 metres away from the line, Waterhead. Perks goes to Joy. That's a real big collision between two
immovable objects.
Immovable objects, yeah.
Come on! Come on!
Now, Andy Joy. All hell. 25 metres away, sorry. Keegan Brennan. Right into the heart of the defence. Stop 15 out from the line. Quick play the ball to Perks. Perks is off on one of those weavy runs, and the defence catches up with him on the last tackle. This one is. And where's this ball going to go from Owen? It's going to go right. Oh, everybody stood off. He's got there, you know. Phil Joy has scored. It's a tremendous score from him. The ball goes up in the air. The celebrations commence. 24 points to 18, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, Joy just did what Joy does. He got hold of the ball and drove straight through there and over the line. just to the right hand side of the post. He's had a terrific game though, so you certainly can't take that away from him whatsoever. Absolutely superb.
And fair play as well to the way that they moved the ball from dummy half. So Owen got in there, didn't he, to give him the opportunity.
Yeah.
I mean, that was quality service, that.
Yeah, and we've said it time and time again, Parky, isn't it? You've got to take your opportunities when they're there. And they've spent majority of this half in their own half, or even in their own 40, haven't they? Defending the line. They come up this end. I think maybe the second time they've been down here, and managed to being clinical and take that chance.
So this kick to make it 26 points to 18 in favour of the visitors. He's taking all of the time that's available to him, and you can't blame him. They don't have to win the game again now, do they?
No, and that's what they've got to remember. Have what you hold.
It sounds like it should be an album title.
Have what you hold.
Yeah.
There we go.
Can you imagine some 1980s New Romantics sort of having that sort of title to an album?
Well, 2024 Old Romantics.
It's Brennan. 4 goals to his name this afternoon. Can he make it number 5? You better believe he can. 18 points to LEIGH Miners Rangers, 26 points to Waterhead.
LEIGh Miners going to have to think out of the box here with something different.
Well, Pilkington's one of those players. He's not going to die wondering. He's gone short. It's a spinning kick as well.
Oh, well
superbly taken by Miners and superbly taken by Will Ashworth. Done tremendously well, Will Ashworth, to get underneath that one. So they're just 20 metres away from the line. Here comes Reid. Will we see an instant response from LEIGH Miners Rangers? Inside the 20 they go. Hudson, he'll work dummy half, he'll loop round, and it's past this right hand side. Scott's his tackle, shy of the line. Owen Hoyles was also involved in the move. Ball coming back to the middle with Parks, powering his way through. Referee has given a penalty the way of LEIGH Miners Rangers.
Yeah, it was late in there, or seeing a swinging arm. It was just late in the tackle arm, personally. I presume they're tapping, yeah. Here they come.
And it comes to the right hand side.
Great tackle.
Who made the tackle? Well, what happened, Steve?
It was a great tackle. The ball went out, and it was the LEIGh Miners player was it. Ball and all just underneath the ball and put it to ground, and Waterhead Warriors have got the ball.
And I'm bringing the ball away with a little bit of venom themselves on their own end. I mean, that was just superb defence there.
Yeah.
A corker of a tackle. It's certainly one that I'll be looking for on YouTube later on.
Why are we so flat, Miners?
So Perks picks up Birch.
He's got a long drive later on tonight, but it could be a happy one for him.
Now Phil Joy. I wonder how many times he scored a match-winning try.
Gonna strip the ball.
It might not turn into a match-winning try if Miners give away penalties like that. That is a silly penalty to give away.
Yeah. Just got to be careful now. Time's ebbing away now. Can't be long off full time now. I've got to load into added time. Obviously, there's been quite a few stoppages throughout this game, so there can't be long left.
I reckon we've got about 3 minutes right now, to be fair. Let's see, Birch takes the first carry. On the edge of the 20-metre line, Waterhead. Is there yet more to be written? Well, there is, because there's a penalty which goes the way of Waterhead. And they could really just take the sting out of all of this. Somebody's had something to say out of turn. They're getting yellow carded. And it's Reid, Kieran Reid, who has been sin-binned for saying too much. So, Perks has this ball on the edge of the 20-metre line.
I've got a feeling that they're taking the 10. I'm surprised, thought they might have took the kick for goal.
I think originally they were thinking of doing the kick for goal, but now we've got 12 on 12, they fancy running it. Joy gets all rattled to the deck, Andrew Joy. Whereas Phil Joy is lurking on this left-hand side of the ruck. Ball will come to him as well. He'll charge his way at the defence. Superb run. He's been awesome this afternoon.
He has.
Really
outstanding.
5 metres away from the line. Perks. Loads in field. The ball's put down, however, by Harry Barker. They're going to have to speed things up here, Miners.
Yeah. Get the scum pack down.
They've stopped the clock as well.
Yeah. Could this be? Is the full back up? It's going to say
Hamilton's based himself a little bit behind his defensive line there.
2 fucking minutes left!
Hudson, he'll look it in field. Hoyles, all tackled. Trying to inspire his attack then, but nobody moved up to him to be fair.
No.
Still inside the 120-metre line. Parks with a huge carry. There's no adventure there from Leigh Miners in these late stages. Hoyles moves it right, Gotts onto Lancelot, further wide with Turner. Turner's tackled. Last tackle, 40 metres away from their own line. Gotts hammers the kick downfield. Lynch takes it on the full. He sparks the counter attack. Doesn't get that far downfield, but they just need to maintain possession now, do Waterhead. Up by 8 points in this one, leading by 26 points to 18. As Hamilton skipping away from 2 players before being reeled in. That drone's going on. Oof. Tell you what, that looked like a high shot as well, to be honest.
There's been a few today which, considering, as I say, it's supposed to be armpit tackling, there's been a few that's been a little bit higher than that.
Birch with the carry. Been a real skipper's knock from him, hasn't it? Referee checks his watch for the first time. Here's Joy. Don't need any more pictures of him. Number 74. Brennan keeps his kick low. That's gone dead in goal, so it's going to be a tap on the 20. The referee's whistle sounds, and that is all done. And Waterhead have secured back-to-back promotion.
And we've been there for both of them, Parky.
They've played tremendously this season. They've gutsied this out this second half. The first half we saw a lot of free-flowing rugby from both teams. Waterhead have really deserved it. They had I'm sure they would admit, a poor start to the season. They lost the first 2 or 3 games, but when they found their feet in this division, boy have they found it. And they blasted their way through.
And what we've seen of teams that have been promoted, certainly in the Premier, that they've started to struggle and tumble a bit towards the end. These obviously promoted, after a little, like you just said, after a little bit of a wobble, they've got their act together and played some really, really good stuff. And you've got to take your hats off to them. That game today from both sides were absolutely superb.
I've got to ask you as well, who were your players of the match? Is there even anybody else that's on the players page for player of the match?
Well, for me, there was only one man of the match, and that was Phil Joy. There's no ifs and buts about it. First half, he was outstanding. Second half, exactly the same. Obviously, trailed in there with his try. But as I said before, what you see is what you get. I mean, he was exactly the same when we saw him at the end of last season. And it makes the difference. You know what he's going to do, but stopping it is the important thing.
So let's take you through the tail of the tape for this one. So it all started off in the 3rd minute. Hamilton going over for his 10th try of the season for Waterhead. That was 4 points to 0. Then after 16 minutes, Andrew Joy crossed. That was converted for a 10-0 advantage. Then we saw Gotts unlock the Waterhead defence for Miners Rangers, and McGowan supported him to go in. That was converted by Pilkington to make it 6 points to 10. Keegan Brennan, right near the half-time, or right near the half-hour mark I should say, he fed the ball, or got the try I should say, off Owen's pass. And then a couple of minutes later, the fight back big gain from a Leigh Miners Rangers point of view. Will Ashworth going in after 32 minutes, Liam Kenyon following him after 35 minutes. Both of those were gold, 18 points to 16. There was a send-off for Danny Bridge as well in the midst. And then second half, Brennan equalised play, 18-all after 2 minutes of play. And then in the 60th minute, he put Waterhead in front with a penalty to give them the advantage by 20 points to 18. And then it was all to Phil Joy. He answered the call when the ball came his way, crashed his way through, got the score. Brennan converted, 26 points to 18, and Waterhead are the first side promoted from Division 1 this season.
Yeah, and worthy, very worthy, I've got to say. Great game, Parkett's lived up to his billing. I mean, it was total and utterly entertaining from start to finish. Second half, as you say, was bitty compared to the first half, but there was that much on the game as well, so you could understand it.
We'll sign off in the knowledge that Waterhead will be taking their place amongst the big boys next season. But thanks for joining us, and we hope you've enjoyed our coverage. Do keep listening out for the 13 Pro Community Rugby League show. Me and Steve are about nearly every week, and we're talking rugby league, we're talking community rugby league. But for now, go and enjoy the rest of your Saturday, because that's what we're going to do. Ta-ra!